Hey guys, Dr. Pepper here. Doing a video today. Actually, my wife is going to be doing the video. She's going to be making some rosemary rose oil. And what she's going to use it for is she's going to make some shampoo, homemade shampoo. And this is going to be the what she's going to put in that shampoo to give it, you know, smell good, and it stimulates the hair growth and stuff like that. So she's going to add this to her shampoo. So we're going to start off with making the actual rose oil to do that. It can also be used for dry, sensitive, and aging skin. So if you just made the oil and wanted to you know, put it on your skin, it's really good, especially for us old people. We need anything to revive our aging old skin, right? So this is the ingredients that's going to be used, and I'll put the ingredients down on the bottom of how much to use, but she's going to use extra virgin olive oil, and you can use jojoba oil, but she's going to use olive oil in hers. And then, of course, fresh roses. These came from the garden. There's the mason jar it's going to go in, and then the rosemary. And the rosemary, we have to take the needles off the rosemary because you're not supposed to use the woody stem part. So we're going to go ahead and pull those all off. And then when we come back, she'll show you how to do it. So it's the first time we've done this, or she's done this, so it's going to be a learning experience for all of us. So anyway, we'll be right back. Concoction, so here we go. Okay, so right now she's putting the rosemary in. And all this is going to go in the jar, and I'm not exactly sure how much that is, but like I said, I'll put the link on how much each thing is, and then you can see what the portions are she's putting in. But just kind of watch, I guess. Just make sure you use a wooden spoon too. They're very specific about using a wooden spoon and crushing this stuff down into the jar. And it smells really good. It's like a potpourri. How many roses did you pick?
I don't know. About 6 or 7 of them.
7.
I just.
So that's about 6 or 7 roses, and then
Probably what, a quarter of rosemary, a quarter cup.
maybe yeah, about a quarter cup of rosemary.
I guess it's how strong you want it to be.
Right, and that gives it the smell and then the nutrients or whatever. Dying to put my nose in that jar.
The rose petals have a lot of properties. It acts as an astringent for your skin, and the rosemary acts as a stimulator for your hair, your scalp. So together should be real nice.
Okay, so the rosemary is like witch hazel. It's like an astringent. Like I could use it on my bald head.
No, the rose the rose petals. The rosemary is a stimulator.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I got it backwards.
Yeah, and then the rosemary gives shine to your hair, and it's good for brunettes. And I believe blondes would use the chamomile to give their hair highlights.
So chamomile instead of rose. Oh, I mean rosemary.
Instead of roses, you could put chamomile. Well, yeah. Let me see if I can get it at the bottom, because I'm just getting the... Yes, you're supposed to just bruise the petals and the rosemary. Bruise them up a little.
And that gets the oils out of them?
That gets the oils out of the plant. It releases the properties. And you can smell it. You can smell the oils being released.
I can see it on the spoon.
I think that's probably good enough. It's pretty bruised up. So then now, you just cover the...
So you're just going to cover it to the top of the
plant.
Yeah. And then mix it up.
And then mix it up.
Wow, it is smelling so good.
Just make sure it gets all covered. And the olive oil is supposed to draw out the oils out of the rosemary better than the other oils, sesame or jojoba. But you can use any of them. And then you can also use this on your skin. So that's basically it. And you're going to close it. And you're going to put it on the windowsill. And you'll leave it there, I believe, for 4 weeks. And every day just kind of shake it up and we'll see what happens.
Okay, so we'll come back in 4 weeks and see how it looks.